Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Soulcreek. We're just getting back from the indulgence, hanging out with Loken at his lodge. I'm not sure if this is the same as if you take Flare. I guess we'll find out. I don't actually really remember too much about what happened anyway, but whatever. Once we're inside, Loken heads over to the bed. I stand by the door, searching for the light switch. Do not use the lights. Okay. Alex, tonight you will sleep here? He indicates his own bed. With you? With me. His tail flicks hopefully. Yeah, that sounds nice. The indulgence is not over. You wish to continue? Well, I said I was gonna do the not sex options, so. Womp womp. Let's stop here. It's been a great night. I don't want to ruin it. I'm pretty tired. Okay. I am also tired. I chuckle, reaching up to rub his muscle tenderly. He tilts his snout into my touch, growling contentedly. We will sleep. Loken guides me gently over to the bed. The hound unclips the strap around his chest and lets it flick off. Then he puts his thumbs beneath the hem of his leggings and tucks them down. Eager to feel his pelt against my skin, I tear off my top and step out of my leggings. The chill dissipates next to Loken's warmth. I place a hand on each of his forearms. He reciprocates, bringing his paws up to enclose my wrists softly. These are little hands. His fur brushes into my bare skin as he hugs me into his body. Every inch of him is pressed against me. I groan happily, rubbing my head against his cheek and inhaling his oceanic scent. You're soft. And you smell nice. As he clasps me in his embrace, we both stumble awkwardly over to the bed. He lowers himself down, bringing me with him. I settle into his warm, downy pelt. We fit together perfectly, as two puzzle pieces. Fuck. Loken, you are so comfortable. He squirms. I'm squeezed into his embrace. I hear the soft flow of his breath, feel the gentle current of his chest as he breathes. My fingers brush through his fur, and he growls in warm content. You will sleep here every night. Will I? You... Tomorrow, you will be my acolyte again. Is that what you want? We will not discuss this now. Alright. We'll talk in the morning. The weight of the day bears down on us both. We're exhausted. I feel him start to drift off by my side as my own consciousness starts to melt. Alex. Yeah? You are small. I like you too, Loken. Cool. Sleep heavy, big guy. Seriously? Yeah? Okay, but seriously? You're the one who suggested I should just go for it. It's like I even had sex. Yes, but without involving me. Oh, come on, you're the obvious solution to a really big problem. Here he is, folks. Alex, the last human. And this is what he wants me to use my hyper-advanced functions for. Butt stuff. Honestly, it's no wonder you guys went extinct. This is about you too. If Loken fucks me, wouldn't you rather we survive the process? Ugh. Fine. I could reinforce the stratum corneum of your epidermis. Maybe reduce the sensitivity of... Whoa, I don't need the details. Just make it so he doesn't tear us in half. Oh, relax. It's just butthole skin. It's got the same composition as the skin on your lips. Explains why you sentient beings love blowjobs so much. Either way, just leave it with me. I'll keep us in one piece. I miss you, dickhead. You and your sentiment. I mean it. You okay? And there were times when I felt kind of useless without you today. Hey, don't give me that. You're doing fine. You weren't there for Loken's craft lesson. It was a disaster. So, even with my functions, there will always be things you suck at, Alex. That's life. I guess, but whenever I fail, I feel like I'm letting them down. Who? I'm the only human left, whatever that means. It's on me. If I fuck things up, I don't know. Whatever we're supposed to be doing here, Bite, I'm gonna need you more than I thought. Don't put the pressure of an entire species on yourself. It'll break you. Have some faith in that human brain of yours. You've got this. So did you learn anything about the algorithm we found at the rhinestone dish? Not about its function or origin, but it does contain a lot of clues about the Zephyr. Go on. It keeps referencing an event in history, the epic of technology. Doesn't ring a bell. There was a century-long period leading up to the Cascade where the progress of scientific discovery skyrocketed. New innovative technologies were suddenly being discovered and implemented at a ludicrous rate. It was insane. And what kind of technologies? Nanotechnology, genetic engineering, quantum computing, molecular reconstruction. Even mentions induced suspended animation. Oh, that's a big one. That's big. Does the data say what caused this epic of technology thing? Nope. But the boom of scientific progress was too steep and sudden to be natural. The Zephyr must have discovered something. Whatever it was, they reaped the benefits. And the Cascade came shortly after. We need the second half of the algorithm, Alex. It should give us the full picture. But what does the algorithm do, Bite? It's not just a time capsule. You said it has a purpose. Did you find out anything else? No. Did you just lie to me? No. You did find something. It's nothing, alright? Just tell me. Alex, leave it. I've told you everything important. The rest will come after we visit the boneyard. I'm serious. Tell me everything. You don't need to see this. That was a command. Tell me. Wait, can you disobey my commands? I was never beholden to them. Seriously? I thought, You trust me, right? Not while you're withholding information from me. It's not like that. You'll just worry about this. What's that supposed to mean? You're storing this data in my subconscious. Tell me what it is. This stuff means a lot to you, and it's really dangerous. You're damn right it means a lot to me. And we're dealing with forces that even the Black Runners don't fully understand. We need to be careful. I'm just trying to protect you. I can handle it. I need to know, please. Bite, my whole species, everything I am. Please, help me find it. It's probably better if I show you. When I started sifting through the algorithm, I began to get an idea of its true composition. Composition? Isn't it just ones and zeros? And you're just neutrons, protons, and electrons. But together, you make you. And the algorithm makes, well, this. I I don't... What am I looking at? What is this? I have no idea. Are we safe? I put it behind the firewall. We're safe. I don't understand. What does this mean? I don't know. There's a rumbling, like being held by thunder. It's a comforting sound. There's a warmth to it, soft, feathery, and calm. I groan and squirm happily. Logan? My voice is small and groggy. I become aware of his arms entangled around me, and visions of the previous night flood back to me. I'm nestled snugly on the hound's voluminous chest, his fur tickling my cheek. The soft thump of his beating heart ripples against the side of my head. Peeling my eyes open, I catch the sight of the bottom of his arctic furred muzzle. I could easily drift back to sleep to the current of his breathing. You awake, big guy? No. He snarls, teeth flexing threateningly, and squeezes me tighter. I smirk and slide my hand up to his chest, squeezing his pectorals. He growls blissfully. Unable to resist his gorgeous warmth, I sink back into him and shut my eyes again. Yeah, just a few more hours of sleep. Ugh! I bolt upright in a heartbeat. My eyes are wide open, my chest pounds in alarm. Adrenaline cuts me like electricity. Alex! Beside me, Logan quickly rises up and grabs my shoulder with a heavy paw. I turn to him, seeing his face twisted in concern. I'm okay. It's, Tell me. It takes me a moment to realize what startled me. It's the algorithm. Byte put it together. It's made of symbols, shapes. I've never seen anything like it. I grind my fist in my forehead as I try to recall the contours and lines. I am confused. Me too. They're like pictures. Letters, I think? Alex, this algorithm contains the nature of demons. You must not think of these things. I know. I'm trying not to. They're like little nightmares I can't stop. Besides, what if there's a clue there somewhere? I can't just ignore them. I sigh, rubbing my temple with exhaustion. Logan strokes my shoulder with his thumb, comfortingly. Alex, we will take small steps. We will find out where you come from, but this task will be respected. You must be cautious. Yeah, I get it. For now, think of other things. It is morning. I look at him. He's sat up beside me, the bed covers barely covering him. He catches my eye. For a moment, we just stare. I do exactly what he says. I think of other things. Him, namely. Hey. Hello. The memories of the previous night rush back. The indulgence, the heat of the bonfire, the cacophony of aroused cries. But the indulgence is over now, right? I freeze, not sure what to do. Can I touch him? Can I kiss him still? We're naked right next to each other, but... Alex. Yeah? Tell me how your day was. I snort with laughter. Same old hound. My head may be falling apart, but at least he doesn't change. I pet his arm fondly. You're cute. His eyes flick down at me, and he growls. Little human. I return his wicked grin with one of my own. But then he flinches and looks away. Alex, the indulgence is ended. Okay. We will use the hot springs. Come. He stiffly turns from me, jaw tense, then rolls out of the bed. I watch him rise, cruelly teased by the sight of him totally nude as he ambles casually over to the discarded clothes. It would have been hot, but he's clearly uncomfortable. What's wrong? You are my acolyte again. So that's it? I do not know. He freezes, tail stiff. So you want to stop? I could really, I enjoyed being with you. I also enjoyed being with you. You are a good human. So, we will not discuss this now. But, no. If you'd rather... No! This time he snaps at me with a nasty growl. I flinch, startled by his aggression, holding my hands up defensively. Easy, big guy. I didn't mean to, Get up. You must change. Great. This is gonna be awkward. I grumble, watching him turn his back to me. He's totally shutting me out. Maybe he just needs time? He must be confused. I mean, so am I. He's... Hi? Are you still mad at me? Well... Look, I'm dealing with Mr. Scowly Face right now. Can we talk about this later? Okay, but just know I'd never do anything that you don't want me to do. Then why did you try to hide those symbols from me? To protect you. I don't need protection for my own brain. My thoughts aren't that fucked up. Here are your clothes. I look up and... Bam! Logan's crotch right in my eye line. I'm stalled by the sudden view I'm afforded. Still no qualms about being nude in front of me, at least. Thanks, big guy. Wow. Rude. Fuck off. Shaking my head free of the virtual pest, I get up to my feet and silently get changed. Logan does the same, still painfully silent. So... What are we doing today? I will teach at the school. No training? No. What about Devil's Crag? When are we going to the boneyard? Tomorrow. There's a painful silence. He turns for a moment and opens his mouth to speak, but then says nothing. Are you sure we can't talk? About last night. If you don't want to carry on, it's fine. He bares his teeth and snarls defensively. I wince, shrinking from him. Sorry. I'll leave it. Alex, I need to think. Okay, that's fine. Thinking is, it's great. Using the brain for thinking. As usual, my habit for spewing nonsense when I'm uncomfortable doesn't really help. From a shelf by the bed, Logan collects a small leather drinking pouch and 2 of his toothbrush twigs. He holds one out to me stiffly, as though afraid of getting close. Teeth. Thanks. Come, we will use the hot springs. Once I'm changed, I grab my black running outfit to wash the grime off at the springs. Logan gestures firmly towards the exit, barely looking at me. I really hope I haven't completely fucked things up with him. It's later in the morning than I thought. The sun is hanging high, its calming heat melting the chill from my face quickly. Today feels warm. And that'll be nice. He doesn't reply. We start walking stiffly in the direction of the hot springs. I want to smooth things over with him, but I know he isn't ready to talk yet. Will the mating troop leave today? He begins chewing the end of his stick. I do the same with mine. Still don't think I'll ever get used to cleaning my teeth like this. It'd be nice to say goodbye to Orion, if we get the chance. So, what, anything for me to do while you're teaching? No. That's That's okay. I could visit Aeon. Maybe he needs help with stuff. Okay. Okay. Sounds good, big guy. I smile and give him a thumbs up. He slows in his pace and gazes. Alex. Yeah? Come. Fuck. I don't think I can stand this. He's like a stranger all over again. What's he worried about? After scouring my teeth, I toss my makeshift toothbrush aside. Loken passes me the drinking pouch of his vile mouthwash. I take a swig and swirl it around, ignoring the soul-crushing taste. I spit it out swiftly, passing the bottle back. Thanks. The gulf of stiff silence only gets more poignant with every passing step. I catch him glancing sideways at me here and then, but he swiftly looks away. Come on, Loken, talk to me. Give me something. His teeth glint menacingly at me, and he quickens his step. I knew this would happen. I fucking knew it. Why the hell did I listen to everyone telling me to think with my dick? Loken's far too complicated for that. The hot, velvety glow of the springs hits me before I even see the water. It's good to be back here. There's a natural tranquility to this place that the village showers don't have. Loken unbuckles his straps and starts stripping down wordlessly. He's still got the same absent-minded, dreary demeanor to him. I'm worried about you. I am fine. No, you're not. He goes still, looking past me. I try to remember what usually triggers his mood swings. Did I do something, or are you scared of what people will think? Though he doesn't answer, I could swear I hear a subtle whine at the back of his throat. You will judge me. You keep saying that. I don't know what it means. He doesn't answer. I don't even think he understands what it means. It's just some deep-seated anxiety he can't process. It is not proper to continue. I know this. We can just forget about last night. We had fun, and that's that, okay? That's not a big deal. He grumbles in pointed displeasure at my suggestion. I'm getting mixed signals here. Do you want to continue? He whines again. It sounds kind of like a yes whine? I can't be sure. I'm not fluent in hound. Okay, well, what if the indulgence never ended for us? It would not upset you, Tomatoes the Zephyr do? I narrow my eyes, baffled. It feels like we're having two different conversations. Loken, are you worried about me getting upset over this? Mating is offensive to the Zephyr. He will leave. I don't... But I thought you were the one who... He's got such a different way of thinking than me. We're clearly not understanding each other. I just need to be patient. Loken, forget about the Zephyr, okay? After last night, well, I feel my face burning. I'd love to do more stuff with you. I like feeling closer to you, but only if you're comfortable with it. You're more than just a mentor to me. You're a friend. A hot friend who drives me wild. It'd be fun, you know? I do not know. I hate seeing him so stressed out. He doesn't have the right mindset to process with a matter as tangled as this. It's time to just drop it completely. Let's just enjoy the hot springs, yeah? I could do with some thinking time myself. There's a lot on my mind. I give him a final encouraging smile and turn away. He needs space, that's all. Behind me, I hear him shuffling about as he strips down. I've at least said what I can to comfort him. The water ripples as Loken gets in. I drop my old clothes by the edge of the pool and walk to the opposite side, butt ass nude. For a moment, I just let the wind tickle my skin. Cold as it is, there's a certain pleasure to be had standing here completely exposed. I shut my eyes for a second, my body adjusting to the chill. When the cold gets unpleasant, I dip my foot into the water, wincing at the sting. Then I carefully lower myself down inch by inch. The churning, hot currents sear my aching flesh. I groan happily, taking my time to submerge myself. It's even better the second time around. I sit back, eyes lolling shut, my muscles softening in the fermenting heat and my troubles oozing from my mind. No maddening unknowns here, no cryptic symbol, no suffocating dread, no pressure, being the last human, just me in the water, and Loken. I open my eyes. Are you okay? Alex. What? His chest puffs up resolutely and he gestures for me to come over, still sitting. Here. You want me to sit next to you? Yes. Are you sure? If you need space. Now. I'm a bit surprised, but I'm not complaining. I figure he's just more at ease after what I said. Rather sheepishly, I get up onto my feet and wade over to him. He sits there, eyes narrowed, waiting for me to be in arm's reach. The moment I'm close enough. Ah! Loken's ravenous grasp latches around my waist and tugs me down. The water splashes around us as I'm squeezed onto the hound's lap. He grasps me possessively, claws tightening at my sides, our bodies sliding wetly against one another. Whoa, Loken. You seem, He wantonly smears his tongue across my cheek. I'm not protesting, but he really went from brooding melancholy to vigorously horning in the blink of an eye. Loken? You were watching me get into the pool, weren't you? Yes. Did you look at my butt? Yes. I yelp as his huge paws circle around my waist, his clawed fingers grasping at my backside. And it is mine. Oh boy. I think I turned him on. Whoa there. Easy, big guy. Loken leans back, ears flicking. He puts his paw at either side of my waist, gently clasping my form against his. Alex, I do not want to stop. Are you sure? I was worried. No, I am okay now. I do not care that the indulgence has ended for the Draconi. I want to hold you. I want to kiss you. I want to mate with you. But, Alex, we must not tell the clan. They will judge us. A rush of relief douses me. Thank fuck he's okay. Seeing him so uncomfortable is really unsettling. I hook my arms around his shoulders, bringing us face to face. It feels amazing, the heat of the water and all his affections. I wiggle my butt against him teasingly. Well, whatever happens, I'm still your acolyte. You are still my acolyte. Alright. Not a word to the clan. Even Aeon? We can tell Aeon. He will not mind this. Taki also will. He suddenly grumbles, rolling his eyes. I laugh. Taki won't mind either. She's easygoing. She will mock me. Does her teasing bother you? Yes. Have you told her that? I think she's just having fun. I do not know how to tell her this. I chuckle, scratching the side of his head affectionately. I'll handle Taki then. I like her. She'll figure things out by herself anyway. Okay. We will tell Bite? I mean, he knows everything I do. He figured out I was attracted to you before I even knew. Explain? Bite, he can read my body. It's complicated and weird. Bite is smart. He knew humans like to fuck. Ah! He leans forward and presses his muzzle against my face, growling hungrily. He knew you wanted to mate. Logan really wouldn't know subtlety if it hit him in the face. Out of nowhere, the hound sits up straight and gives me an odd, determined look. I will speak to Bite. Maybe not while we're butt-ass nude. Bite, I am speaking to you. What? No, don't. Hey, what's going on? What's going... Oh, for fuck's sake, Alex. Logan, did you have to call him now? Yes, I will speak with him. That's not a volcanic rock you're sitting on, is it? Ugh. Sorry, Logan asked for you, not me. I suppose I should be happy he didn't call me whilst chowing down on your ass. What the fuck has my life become? Bite, I am speaking to you. Logan, he already knows. You don't have to. I will ask you a question. Let me guess. I'm about to get threatened. Bite. Tell me how your day was. Nice one, Alex. I was gone one day and you broke the dog. Seriously, what the fuck has my life become? He said he's fine, Logan. Bite, we'll talk later. Give us some privacy. Gladly. Catch you soon. That was an experience. I asked the question, right? I grin proudly at him and run my fingers through his chest fur. His throat rumbles happily. Yeah, that was good. But maybe stick to chatting with people who can actually answer you back, yeah? Cool. I will continue to practice asking this question. I will chat with others, though I have nothing to say. But now we will enjoy the water together. Logan slowly lowers his head and rests his snout against my chest, exhaling with relief. I feel him deflate peacefully in my arms. A long-held tension seems to seep from him, melting into the waters. Alex. You okay? He licks my bare chest, his rough tongue tingling my skin. I smile, petting the back of his head. He's never let his guard down like this. What a change from this morning. You are feeling comfortable to me. He's so much cuddlier than I ever expected him to be. I lean down, resting my head against his. Suddenly, he looks up, snout directed at my face. Alex? Yeah? Kiss. I snicker, finding his impish demands pretty cute. The water sloshes as I shift in his lap, feeling his hefty, sodden fur against my thighs and belly. Our lips meet, and I'm tenderly embraced by his larger muzzle. I shut my eyes, head tilting. The bubbling water sloshes with our soft kiss. It's short and sweet. He pulls away. There's a happy break between us, both caught up in the euphoria. His fingers splay around my lower back. Again. I grin and oblige once again. This time it's a longer kiss, charged with an aggressive greed. I have to tilt my head slightly to accommodate his hunger. Our noses bump softly afterwards, and we both slowly reopen our eyes. Alex. Yeah? Again. This time I just laugh. The sound is insatiable. Anytime, big guy. His throat thunders fervently, and I feel his clawed fingers digging at my waist as he leans back in. He's getting more and more confident with every kiss, and his polite, gentle touch is melting into passionate and primal craving. He meshes his lips against mine with aggression, and I cup the back of his head as the water sloshes around us. When it comes to a natural end, he lathers my chest with his tongue and hugs me tightly into him. I grumble contentedly, rubbing my cheek against his face. I do not want to leave. I would prefer to stay here with you. Quite suddenly, a piercing sound shatters the moment. I perk up, head craning for the source. Whoa, are those wolves? Like feral wolves? Logan's ears flick around, head spinning with unease. They are wild. Wolf packs are usually found in the black zones. They can't sense the danger? The wilderness is undaunted by the black zones. The demons ignore them. That's weird. Still, I think they're the first wild animals I've heard, aside from birds and the ones on the farms. They sound beautiful. I smile, but then notice Loken shrinking uncomfortably at the sound. What's wrong? I scratch his chin tenderly, unable to hide my smirk. Aw, are the wolves making you feel insecure? No. I chuckle, bringing my hands up to his ears and massaging them firmly. My hands dig through his wet head fur, despite his uneasy scowl. Relax, it's just us here. The howling ceases, and he slowly relaxes beneath me. It is just us. It is good being here with you. But, Alex, we must now leave the hot springs. There are tasks that must be done at the village today. The water splashes as Loken pats my butt, signaling me to get up. Come on. 10 more minutes. You will not get up? Then perhaps I will carry you, little human. I yelp as Loken suddenly gets up to his feet, carrying me with him. I snicker. As he wades across the hot springs, I reach up with both hands and weave my fingers into the thick, waterlogged fur around his ears. I start rubbing them, and Loken groans. He pauses, holding me in the middle of the water as I pet his head. His eyes loll shut in bliss. His tail wags jubilantly, sloshing the water behind him about. It's hard to stop touching you when you keep making those noises, big guy. You sure you feel better after this morning? Yes, I am okay. I am happy now. Okay, we should go. Reluctantly, I release Loken and step back. He takes the opportunity to stare down at me, teeth bared ravenously. But then his face morphs into gentle bafflement. He lowers a paw down to the side of my abdomen, where my wound had been only days ago. The wound has healed? I look down. I hadn't noticed before, but he's right. There's no evidence I'd ever suffered a severe laceration at all. Yeah. Wow, that was fast. The wound was deep, and there's no scar. Humans heal quickly? Not this fast. I assumed it was the salve he gave me. No, this is not a thing I have seen. I will also see your hand, where the blade cut you? Frowning, I look at my hand where the sugar cook caught me with the knife. There is still a faded mark, but it too seems to have healed unusually fast. This is strange. Bite, I am speaking to you. You have healed these injuries? Not on purpose, I promise. Is healing one of your functions? It might be. I'll try and do some diagnostics. As I feel Bite sink into my subconscious, I shake my head in frustration. He doesn't know. It might be him. It might also be me. We still can't be sure exactly what I am. You continue to trust this A&I intelligence creature? Yeah, but I need to find out where he came from. Hey, don't worry about it. We'll figure this mess out. Come on, you've got a class to teach today. You must be cautious in trusting this Bite creature, Alex. I give him a comforting pet on the arm. His tail flicks contently behind him. It's fine. Let me handle him. I wade over to the edge of the hot springs and hop back into the cold alien air. It doesn't take me long to dry off using Loken's towels. Before we leave, I dip my black running outfit into the hot spring water, letting the dirt and grime wash off it. The bubbling currents quickly dissolve all the filth. With that, we gather ourselves up and meander lazily back towards the village. Loken hoops his arm around me and tugs me beneath his arm as we walk, nosing his snout into the top of my head. You are small. I smile, leaning into his side. I wonder just how pent this poor guy has been for 5 years. We stop by the lodge on the way to the village. I drop my wet, freshly washed clothes back at the lodge and we walk arm in arm to the clan. At about the halfway point, Loken abruptly shifts behind me and tugs me back into his embrace. I snicker, sinking back and letting my head fall into his chest. His fur is still slightly damp, but no less comforting. More cuddles? More. He presses himself against me, and through the thin fabric of his clothes, I realize just how turned on he really is. I really like this side of you. Almost makes me want to forget about... I trail off. Forget? Yeah. Forget. About everything. It's nice to be distracted, you know? There's a pause. We must remain focused on the path, Alex. You are still my acolyte. We will mate, but we must determine where you have come from. Tomorrow we will begin the journey to Devil's Crag. We will find the second half of this algorithm. We should see that hibernation pod, too. The one you found me in. There will be time. We will do both of these things. Thanks, Loken. All I want is answers, for everyone. Suddenly, Loken gives me a strange look. You are saying this right? Everyone? I mean, the other humans. My people. To know what happened to them. His perturbed stare continues. What? You have changed the task. I scowl. Changed how? You search for more than yourself. You search for all humans. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Alex, this is not the task. I will help you find where you have come from. Hey, it's not just about me. Everything is messed up. I want to know why. That knowledge is buried deep. The Black Zones will not surrender these secrets without consequence. I avoid his eye for a moment, choosing my next words carefully. I feel like I'm being scolded. Well, they're my people, so things might be different for me. I can still try. Alex. If it was your clan, wouldn't you want to know? This is not the same. The Draconi live in the light. Okay, well, we'll take it slow. We'll be careful. You were not careful last time. I step away from him, shooting him an angered glare. Come on, Loken. That's not fair. You're involved in this too. You're the one who woke Bite and I up, so those satellite stations came online because of what you did. Yes, and we will attempt to determine the cause of this. But you are speaking of knowledge beyond yourself. We will ask what, but not why. Even so, you must be prepared to abandon this task if the risks. We can't do that. I'm already losing my mind. If being informed means going mad, I may as well be... The informed are not mad, Alex. They are sane. I stare. Something about the way he said that disturbs me. What does that mean? It is only the path that is the madness. The path to becoming informed. The journey. To walk the path, only open your eyes and look into the Black Zone. Search it for meaning, for purpose, as you wish to do. But there is no meaning, purpose, or logic to the Black Zones. To search for these things is the path, Alex. This is madness. Is that what happened to Dravonia's sister, Alira? Alira sought meaning. She sought understanding. She found those things, but it was not good. She was informed. He puts a paw on my shoulder, squeezing it comfortingly. Alex, I understand the pain of ignorance. All the clans feel this pain. This is why the Black Zones are alluring to all. The pull of knowledge is strong. Many will dig for meaning. Some will dig deeper. There may be treasures buried, yes, but they are found in only the deepest holes, where none can climb free. You understand, Alex? It's rare to hear him talk with such confidence, such clarity. Still, I'm not sure I'm following his cryptic wisdom. Knowledge is just information. How can that be dangerous by itself? I don't understand. Oops. That is the nature of the Blackstones, Alex. They are not to be spoken of rationally. They are not to be understood. You cannot apply logic to them. Many have tried. They are informed now. Okay. So how do we find our answers safely? With small tasks, Alex. Not as a human, but as a Black Runner. Only this and nothing more. You cannot master this chaos. You must be at peace with the unknown. Just accept the extinction of my race? There's so much confusion, so much anger. I don't think I could be at peace with that. But things are different for me, aren't they? I have bite. I'm not part of the clans. I'm not like a Lyra. I wouldn't share the same fate. Right? You are okay? Shaking my head, I avoid looking at him. Just... It's all fucked, Loken. I don't know what I'm doing. Loken turns me to face him. I feel his hefty paw at the back of my head, ruffling my hair affectionately. Even with the weight of the unknown on my shoulders, he's always a welcome comforter. Alex, it is okay. You can do nothing for what you do not know. Focus instead on what you have right now. Breathe. I do as he suggests, shutting my eyes and inhaling the chilled air through my nostrils, ignoring the haunting knowledge that it's only dead air. Quiet now. Breathe in. Listen to the mountains. They whisper to you. And breathe out. I open my eyes steadily, feeling somehow lighter. You are okay. He pulls me in for a hug. I smile, tightly squeezed into his furry chest once again. I rest my cheek against him, letting this warmth flood my face. I'm okay. You must be calm and focused for the journey tomorrow. We are returning to the Black Zone. It is not a place for a fragile mind. I nod, quietly contemplating the possible consequences of such a journey. I have no idea what to expect. Come, we must attend to the village. He guides me by the shoulder, lightly pushing me ahead. I walk, unsure if I actually feel better. I think that's where I'll call this one, and we'll get back into the village in the next one. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.